everybody. So I'm gonna try to do some vlogging for, you know, I kind of half mentioned it or maybe put it in the little thing, I don't even know. But so for those of you that haven't been around my channel, this channel very long, I normally do, by the way, it's like 7:13 Tuesday morning. I always say that, by the way, because when I'm watching other people's vlogs, I'm curious, like, what day is it? What time is it? You know, I don't know why, but I'm curious, so that's why I always tell you guys. So 2 times in my vlogging career, I've done a 31 days of Kristin. The first time was last year, December. Second time was in July, this past July. So, but as I've mentioned before, I don't want to like commit to every single day in December. So I'm trying to kind of do a Vlogmas, but I'm not guaranteeing every day. Every other day for sure. I'll try to do as much as I possibly can. So in this vlog, I just wanted to do this portion. I wanted to talk just a little bit about, by the way, it snowed overnight. Our snow was all gone as of yesterday, and now it's back. And it's 31 degrees, and it's raining ice. Well, it's raining and then turning, you know what I'm saying. Standard in Wisconsin. Okay, so I wanted to touch on Couch to 5K really quickly. And somebody asked me on Instagram earlier today. I had to stop. I was so sick I couldn't breathe. So, I have asthma. I've talked about that before. And, by the way, I never did smoke 2 packs a day. I had somebody make a comment on that. Actually, it's the first person I've ever banned from my channel. It's just one of the many comments that went on. But anyway, I never did smoke 2 packs a day. I just was sick, and I have asthma, and that's why I sounded like I did. So, I had to stop, and I've been walking on the treadmill a little bit, but nothing, no running or anything, because the minute I would start to run, then I would start to cough, and I could feel, those of you that have asthma, you know what it's like to feel your lungs kind of clamp up. So I've been on a little bit of a break. So I have to figure out what I'm going to do now to get back into it. I'm not starting over, because that seems crazy, but I don't think I can pick up right where I left off. So I'm working on it. I think I might just kind of do fast walking and then maybe go back to, I don't know, pick a week, like maybe week 5 or 6. For those of you that are runners, what are your thoughts? Like, what do you think I should do? Should I just attempt to go right back to 25 minutes of straight running? Or should I go back to a couple of weeks back in the program? Just curious. Because I want to finish it. I'm concerned about finishing it on the treadmill because the running outside is over in Wisconsin. For me, anyway. So I'm just curious what your thoughts are on that. Okay, so I'm going to go back to driving. It's not too slippery right now, actually. I'm worried about later today. It could be interesting, but, you know, I'll vlog some more along the way today. So I had to run into Walmart really quickly and see this. All these empty aisles. This is why I follow my 8 and 8 rule. Your hand if you have a weakness for these things. It's the chocolate to peanut butter ratio. We've discussed this before. It's Chris's birthday today, so I'm bringing her a treat. I have a present, of course, but I thought a treat was necessary. Biggest box of candy I've ever seen in my whole life. To show how big that is, that's my foot. It's ginormous. I heard this is delicious. Try that. These are my influencer box, and they're pretty good. So I thought I'd get some to have in my desk for an emergency snack. Need to get out of this snack section. Moving on to birthday cards. I have a present, but I didn't get a card yet. You know. Normally I'm way more organized than this, but... So, can you tell there's like nobody in the store? This is why you guys should follow the 8 and 8 rule. The best rule ever. Seeing your Walmarts don't have Packer sections. And Badgers over there. I'm sure all Walmarts have... Oh, look at the Grinch shirt. I can't put my arms down. That really is a funny movie. Alright, birthday cards. Birthday cards, birthday cards. I would just show you the mess. I'm just out to run some errands for lunch. And I just thought I would show you some of the mess that is Wisconsin winter. Ugh. It's just been like rain, snow, snow, rain, rain, snow. Season's greetings to you. So, yeah. This is Wisconsin for you. You just have to drive slow and give yourself lots of time. And watch out for the other people on the road. Alright, time to use 2 hands. So this is Walmart at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. See all those cars? Probably you guys in big cities it doesn't seem like a lot, but that's a lot in our little Walmart. Yeah, that's why the 8 and 8. So I should probably quickly explain the 8 and 8 rule in case any of you guys are new. I don't think I said it this morning. Look at my hair. It's like a mess. This is what the snow does to your hair in Wisconsin. I guarantee you, if I have a hair tie at my desk, it's going to be cranked up on top of my head pretty soon. Anyway, so after November 15th, through the end of the year, generally, and I actually try to follow my 8 and 8 rule all year round, quite frankly, but it doesn't always work. But anyway, for sure, after November 15th and till the end of the year, I do not go into the Walmart, as I like to call it, between the hours of 8 and 8. I only go before 8 and after 8. Rarely does the after 8 happen, but I do a lot of before 8. So I thought I would just explain that. I mean, seriously, look at this mess on my head. Goodness gracious. These are the trials and tribulations of winter in Wisconsin. And by the way, hopefully you guys can tell, I think this is the first day I haven't been like super stuffed up. I was a little bit this morning when I woke up, but I feel a little bit better. But when Bob kissed me goodbye this morning, he kissed me on the cheek, and I always wake up because I get up about the time that he leaves. And he said goodbye, and I said, "Oh, are you sick?" And he said, "Yes." And he walked away. I feel so badly. I tried really hard. You guys, I am like a freak about when I'm sick. Not all the time, but about wiping things down. And I know that there are some germs that are good germs and you need to build up immunity, whatever. But when I'm sick, I like clean the remote. And I was eating popcorn out of a bag at some point when I was sick, and he's like, "I'll have some of that." And I said, "Oh no, you don't want any of this." My hand was in and out of the bag a bunch of times, and I could have touched popcorn in there, so he was like, "Oh, jeez." But he didn't need any. So, I don't know. I mean, we live together, we sleep together. What are you going to do? So, yeah, I feel badly now. He, however, will get over being sick very quickly. Like a couple of days, and he's better. And never mind the fact that he sat out in the woods by choice. And when it was really cold the past few weekends, so it's not completely my fault, but pretty much it is. Anyway, so I just had to run, like I said, a couple errands. Now I'm headed back to work. I heated up my car before I left. I know I probably should still be wearing a jacket, but I cannot. It's one of the things I do not like at all about winter is wearing a jacket. It drives me crazy. So anyway, I have a remote start on my car, so I started it from my office and let it warm up. And then, ran in and out quickly from my errands. So it wasn't cold at all, but it probably wasn't the best move. Anyways, I'll be back later. See? This is what happens. It's 3:40. So I made it until 3:40 before I cranked it all up, but yeah. I am going to give you just a really quick little shot. Please understand that I am on the highway, and I'm going about 25 miles an hour. So there's nobody behind me, just so you know. But I thought I would show you, this is a lot of what happens in Wisconsin. For those of you that don't have snow, I know you guys like to see this, so I'm going to turn my brights on so you can see what's really going on. You see that? Yeah. Good times here in Wisconsin. You don't ever want to drive with your brights on, because then you really can't see. So anyway, yeah, it's going to take me twice as long to get home, and I'm going to get back to driving, but I just wanted to show you. So I just took this out of the fridge. This was, you guys have seen this before. This is soup, but I just added in some broth. The chicken broth that I showed you, just low sodium chicken broth. And then when it heats up and boils, then I'm going to put some noodles in it. And that's what we're going to have for dinner tonight. And can you see how big this container is? So we're going to freeze some of it as well, but I thought I would show you that. And it's 5:30, and we're watching Dodgeball for what, the 800th time possibly?
No, maybe.
We like Dodgeball. And unfortunately, you guys know how I was sick. Guess who's sick now? Bobby's sick. It's not my fault. So anyway, I don't know that anything else exciting will happen, but we'll see. The noodles that I bought these at the Amish store here. We have lots of Amish stores in the area. Well, not lots, but we have some. Anyway, it's garlic and parsley noodles. So I bring this just about to a boil, not quite, and then I put them in there and let them do their thing. I think I probably have too many. It's probably going to make it like a casserole. But I didn't want to have just a few left, so I just dumped them in there. It's going to be yummy.